Today on the channel, we got the definition of playing all the hits, at least for me, with the Secret Wars Marvel Legends Walmart exclusive, Dr. Doom.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends Secret Wars unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the Walmart exclusive Dr. Doom. But for all your Dr. Doom Walmart exclusives, Walmart. But for everything else under the sun, including Marvel Legends, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Got to get a deal out there. And of course, going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. But we got a return engagement with Dr. Doom and the Secret Wars here today. And let me tell you, I am here for it. Dr. Doom's Secret Wars as a kid was one of the first, if not the absolute first, action figure I got of the superhero variety. So didn't know anything really about superheroes when I was a little kid outside of Super Friends. Now, I collected those figures, obviously, from Kenner. I watched the cartoon, but there was also the Secret Wars stuff, but no cartoon, at least in my area, of any kind to really understand Marvel characters at the time. So, no clue what these were, but I had Dr. Doom. I actually had the Dr. Doom Tower. I had Dr. Octopus, and I had Captain America. That's all I had out of these. I always played with them with my Super Friends is what I did, but I never understood the lore and the history of the characters like I did the Super Friends from DC because you had cartoon to watch and go with it. Many years later, I got a better understanding. I'm like, wow, that's the first time I ever really realized any of these characters were a thing from the Secret Wars toy line as a kid. And the Dr. Doom was an absolute favorite of mine as a kid as well. So very nostalgic for me right here. Happy to get this. But we did get this before, part of a 2-pack. Part of that Avengers, was it 60th anniversary? I think it was part of that. Either way, we'll do some comparisons with that one later on. But this is the new shiny edition here with some changes along the way. We got the Secret Wars packaging. Very cool, very nostalgic. Marvel Legends up there at the top. 4 and up, you 3-year-olds, watch out. 4-year-olds, welcome. Hang with the Doom if you want to. Secret Wars, Marvel Legends. Of course, all the stuff in the pack out here. Looking good. Love the bright blue coloring. And then there he is, old Dr. Doom doing Dr. Doom things with some classic artwork. We do got the tail of the tape. What's it say about our friend Mr. Doom? Transported to a strange planet by a force from beyond the universe, Dr. Doom seeks to usurp the power of the Beyonder to become supreme being. And that Beyonder's a sleeper figure. Not the greatest character ever, but looks alone, an all-timer if there ever was one. But we're going to get Mr. Doom out of the package here. See you later, goodbye. Bam! Spider-Man style. See you later, goodbye. And Dr. Doom playing those hits right here today. You know I'm here for this one. Very excited to get this. Even though we had one very similar, it still warms my childhood heart is what that does. And it was a black heart, let me tell you. See you later, goodbye. But I'd always put it on the show for Santa. You'd have to put the show on for Santa. You had to be ready. You had to be ready. But let's dive into it. We get a gripping hand and we get a maniacal hand. We get one of those hands going on. 2 fists of Dr. Doom Fury out of the package. You don't want to get punched in the face by Dr. Doom. And obviously going here into fall, into winter 2026, Dr. Doom's all the rage, as we know, especially at Walmart. With this being an exclusive, you got that Thing exclusive. Check out that review on the channel as well. A lot going on with Avengers Doomsday. Dr. Doom going to be the new big bad is what we're going to see with Robert Downey Jr. Who'da thunk it? But more on that when the time comes. Now, we do get the lenticular design of the shield here, always interesting. So you got him with the mask on, without the mask on, of course. Always reminds me of Score baseball cards. There's a lot of different cards back in the day that would have lenticular stuff going on. But waste of time, if you ask me. I said it. I would never use these. I never used them back in the day. I'm not going to use them now. They're going into a baggie, never to be seen of again. Is what it is. I don't know. We've seen them before. But these are pretty darn cool. I do like these weapons. They really give that classic vibe. And I remember so many times as a kid, I'd be like, who does this go to? Oh, yeah, that goes to that Dr. Doom. It would get mixed with my G.I. Joes or whatever. But all in black weapons here. Looking very cool. Looking very Doom-like. Very nostalgic once again. I'm here for it, but we got 2 blasters for old Dr. Doom. No cape for Dr. Doom. This is when he was trying to be the anti-Lando Calrissian, which why would you ever want to be the anti-Lando Calrissian? Lando, an all-timer, as we do know. There's even a book going out there with Lando. I wish I had an Ollie's by me. I would pick up this book because it looks like good reading for me. I might even do a read-along on the channel, Todd. I'll get that book and I'll read Lando's sage advice. But Dr. Doom usually goes with the cape. Wanted to be the anti-Lando around this time, so no cape with him. But he did put the hood on. You got the green hood looking very good. You got the man behind the mask, like a young Alice Cooper there, looking very good with the typical Dr. Doom mask. As I said, when I close my eyes, this is the Dr. Doom I think of because of my childhood. You got the human eyes behind the mask, which is always cool to see as well. And then we got all the kind of like the gears and all the mechanics on his chest, I guess, painted on. Why wouldn't you just paint him on your shirt? I don't know. It's one of those things, I guess. But it does look good. You got the green and black attack looking nice. You got the gold and black on the belt. You even got the little thigh bracer over here, just fashion forward back here in the 80s. And then, like a young Destro, he's the man behind the mask as well, but he's got the full-on bodysuit going on here. Kind of a gunmetal gray going on, not as shiny silver as maybe the last version, but definitely looks different. Huge difference, if I'm not mistaken, and we'll compare it. I got to pull it out, but yeah, I'll pull it out, Todd. I think those were pin joints. These are pinless joints, which you know around here I do prefer the pinless joints. So looking good there. Now his arms do go all the way around. Good movements out of those. You do get the bicep cut, feeling nice. Double jointed pinless knees, smooth as butter. Hands removable, back forth, side to side, up and down. Head back forth, side to side. You got a nice ab crunch on this one. I got to tell you, Hasbro always does it right on the articulation for the most part. You don't have the loose joints. You don't have the issues right out of the package, at least. I will say that. Waist articulation feeling good there. I almost thought he had drop down hips for a moment, that he's not, but he does got those big old Doom splits if you need them. Leg goes up for the big boot. Thigh cut. Double jointed pinless knees. Boot cut. Ankles back forth, side to side, up and down. Playing all those usual articulation hits here with the Marvel Legends. Should fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand as well. Use code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Look at that, going to fit perfectly there. Is one Victor Von Doom. He's ready to take on all comers, and we'll do in movie theaters here this winter, I guess. Technically winter, fall, winter. Where does it change over? I don't know. Around Christmas, something like that. But we do got Dr. Doom here. Very, very nostalgic for me once again. Very happy to add this to my collection. But we did get him in the past here, as I talked about. We had that 2-pack, and I bought 2 of them because I wanted to display one with this head on it, and then I wanted to have another one with the regular head, and I guess call it a Doombot if you want to. But we do got some of the magic. A lot of similarities between these, but also some differences, obviously, in the coloring. The gray colors are different. Pin joints on the old one, pinless on the new ones. I don't know. For me, I can see somebody saying, I'm good. I don't need another Dr. Doom. Probably why it's a perfect Walmart exclusive, especially the Walmart. You're in that buyer's desk at Walmart. Wait, there's an Avengers movie coming out featuring Dr. Doom, and we get an exclusive figure. Sold, Hasbro. That's what ends up happening. But I could see some people passing on it, but if you're a big fan of this, you have the nostalgic vibes for me, and you could truly get 3 different figures out of it. You get straight up Dr. Doom here, human Dr. Doom with the human head, and then you get the Doombot playing all the hits. That's what you're doing, and that's what we did right here today. A favorite of mine, once again, I got a little nostalgic lenses on. Maybe it's not nostalgic for you, but loved this figure as a little kid. Happy to get it updated, improved, whatever you want to call it, all these years later. So the Secret Wars Walmart Dr. Doom exclusive gets 2 thumbs up for me all day long and twice on Sunday, Todd McFarlane. But what about you? Thumbs up for you? Easy pass, hard pass, pick up? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channels. 2 YouTube channels with content every day for you. That'll keep you busy in itself. And if you want to be even busier like me with the busiest life of all time, check out Patreon. Check out YouTube channel memberships to support the channel as well. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com, which is the name of my podcast, Kyle Peterson Show. Available where podcasts are found with video cast on YouTube. So for Dr. Doom's Secret Wars Walmart exclusive, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
Down here, this place is